Cool, cool.
Yeah.
I'll go speak with FCU, see where their guys are at.
Yep. Just let us know the bans and picks, and then
Mhm.
we'll go from there. Uh, it should be situated in the captain's chat for those who have the colors.
Alright.
Mhm.
Should be picking up
Okay.
Discord now.
FCU is dark red and Cinder is twilight.
FCU Dark Red Cinder Twilight. Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is picking up Discord now. Okay.
Awesome. All right, this is exciting. We have 2 new orgs in the match of the tournament today, so it's good to see these new faces in the MLSC lineup. Hopefully, it's going to be a very exciting, very close match. I'm wondering what maps they're going to ban. I feel like FCU will ban. Let's take a gamble here. Community bet right here. FCU will ban the 890, and I feel a Carrick ban or a Reclaimer ban from Cinderborn.
I can see that. 890 is hard to push, specifically on engineering side.
Yeah, there's quite a lot of space to move in the 890, but it's also very grindy depending on certain choke points you try to manipulate. But we'll see which one brought their game face in. You know, hopefully they're EA to get their head in the game.
I haven't seen either of them play yet, so we'll see how it goes.
We've only seen FCU play for ourselves, so like they have a very methodical, very room clearing, kind of style. Cinderborn is unknown to us, so we're both going to learn and explore about these guys' play styles.
Mates, Lomax can't join the Discord. Yeah, he said there is like a error or something.
All right, let me see if he's here. Yeah, tell him to try to join again. And I'll just manually do it for him.
Yeah. And then the wax is coming, just like in like 5 minutes something.
Yeah, we have given your guys the roles so you can get into the proper channels.
Okay, I'm gonna. Can I switch them? No. Okay. Wait.
All right, I'm excited for this. I love these game modes.
Yeah, it should be fun.
I'm really excited to see this. I hope this goes to 3 maps. And I want to see a variety. I'd like to see a Polaris map. I'd like to see a Starfarer map. And then, last one. I'm not exactly sure, like a wild card pick for it. Maybe Reclaimer, very executionary based.
Yeah, Reclaimer is really going to be interesting. It's one of the easier maps to play, but it's also one of the more intricate maps to play.
Yep, its
At the same
simplicity
time.
creates coordination difficulty. So I really hope for that we could see some really well executed and organized team pushes here.
All right, I think I have everything as ready as it's going to be here.
Nice. Well, like everything related, there's always delays somewhere. So we'll work with what we got.
Oh shit, I totally forgot to put stream delay on. Oops.
Okay, now we've had some difficulties. Lomax can't exactly join the Discord properly because he's getting You can't load a message of some kind, like a verification?
All right, give me a sec. Let me hop on up with them so I can coordinate
Yeah.
this. Tech support on the way.
K9, the resident LR tech support.
I'll start getting the Cinder guys into a lobby.
Here. Right. I have no idea how to work the free cam, so this is gonna be interesting. This is my first time attempting this. Should probably tone down the bot too. I'm thinking about it. Commands, timers. All right. I think that's it. Hey, thanks for the follow, guys. Okay. We're just waiting on everyone to get into lobbies. Here.
All right, tech support successful.
You got them all in?
Got it all in.
Nice.
All right, looks like they're starting the process. Arky is a very professional ref. He will take it quite seriously. He'll go through the process, guide them all through the things. So he'll come in here, update us on the map bans and then map picks, and then who starts off on which. From there, like the game will, the lobby we created, like people with the cams like Crafty here will be put into the map. We'll find a comfortable seat to play and hang out.
And hopefully there's no login and spawn-in bugs.
There'll be definitely will be a couple, but it's okay. Tech support is here to further facilitate the issues. When playing some of these game modes, you need to have a degree in telecommunications, and for that, I'm going to put that on my resume when I apply to a good job.
That's for sure.
Oh, I'm super excited. I love this kind of
I
stuff.
gave you mod too, by the way, K9.
Oh, that was a big mistake. All right, Buttery is banned and no longer mod. Get this guy out of here.
That was fast.
Maybe Buttery pancakes, but he's definitely a short stack. I really hope this here at FCU like brings some good French Revolution in this. Like I want to see the heads rolling, guillotine action on lock. Ooh,
We're
there's a
interested in the
request to
map
ban MK
picks.
from the stream. I will not do this. I gotta respect my Canadian brothers. So he might be from Edmonton, and he's got the stabby stab. He's the modern day version of the clamps from Futurama. Gotta watch out for that guy.
Yeah, that Buttery guy's a menace, right?
Buttery's first name should be Dennis, because yeah, he definitely is a menace. All right, the suspension is just rising, and I am sitting here just anticipating delays. Because guess what? This is the game that we play. Fun game, but the game. All right, there, Crafty. So we don't know a lot about Cinderborn. We do have some information on an FCU. Which one do you think is going to take round one? What is your friendly bet right here? Map 1.
I couldn't go either way. I haven't seen enough play from either of them yet. I don't even know who's on each team at the moment. Let me look. See if there's any names I recognize here.
All right, well let's tell the people who are playing. So on Cinderborn, oh lord, please tell me I can say this right. We have Selly, Nulsi, Fearless Chicken, Fog, Macaroni, and the Ghost Knife. On FCU, we have Lomax, Rasfok, Grandolph, Paragon the Example, and Wax.
See, just because MK said that his money's on Cinderborn, I think he's probably be FCU.
His money may be on Cinnaborn, but he's from Canada, so it's monopoly money. Ain't worth crap.
That's true.
Smells great, looks delicious. Can't do anything with it. Yeah, I definitely enjoy FCU's methodical gameplay from what we saw on ourselves. We only have our own experiences or our own biases. They will leave no stone unturned. So you got to make sure that if you're doing something sneaky, you're prepared to get caught out. This game is very risky for solo players, so team play is definitely the emphasis here, and they will definitely take their time. If time pressure is something that gets you, they will definitely be playing within their game plan. I would love to see a style contrast where Cinderborn is hyper aggressive to kind of offset that nonsense, but I would still want to see their own play style and see how they blossom into this thing. Blossom, Bubbles, or Buttercup. Which Powerpuff Girl they're going to be, we'll find out today. So, Crafty, my good sir,
What's up?
with the ships that are coming out, Idris, Paulo, Perseus, what's the ship you want to see in the MLSC lineup in the future?
Probably the Perseus. It just would be interesting as well.
Definitely.
I'm a little biased towards the Perseus though because I actually own that one.
Totally fair. Like running through the Idris on the little showcase in the PTU, I definitely saw like it's very intimate. Lots of hallways, lots of places to be in. Looks super cool like that. So I do like more intimate maps where it requires more coordination, but I do also like maps that offer a lot of rotation and ability to make counterplay both offensively and defensively. So I would love to see the Idris. Medical ships are always fun to play with.
Yeah. This is the only thing from the edges from what I've seen. It looks like a very shotgun-centric map.
Okay, looks like both teams are getting ready. Figure out who goes first.
All right, make sure to add whoever's missing, like Crafty and Calamity. What's up, Calamity? Make sure you're wearing yellow.
Mhm.
The Aerial Havoc armor, I think, is the one I'd recommend the most.
You need to look like a giant caution sign.
Yeah, get the Arrow hazard stuff. I spoke to the Cinder guys. Apparently, one of their guys is in the middle of a storm right now, and he might just log out because of the power cut. So they brought Mac so he can jump in anytime. Is it okay if he just jumps into the game and mills about, does nothing?
We'll just do like a relaunch if we have to, but like
Okay, relaunch. Okay,
yeah,
that's fine by
not a
me.
problem. Because it'll just cleans up the server, freshes it up. Do the both teams need a tech support update on how to start the process of the match?
Don't believe so. They've got the ideas of which maps to ban and pick. I'm just trying to figure out where the seeding is.
I will send it to you. I think I sent you the image in our DMs last time.
You did, didn't you? There we go.
Yeah, I did.
So it's lowest seed goes first, and I think that's an 8 and a 9, isn't it?
It is. Cinderborn is 8, FCU is 9. They're
Great,
me. How about that?
There was no pixels there. So Cinderbon is the lowest, so they get to pick first, I believe. I mean, look at rules. Lowest seed picked first map. Okay, yeah. Right. Okay. I'll get to the ref room and pick these maps.
All right, cool. Ooh, it's bubbling. It's boiling. Something's cooking. Shaking with anticipation. Maybe it's just withdrawals from not being able to play myself, but shaking with anticipation.
Oh shit, are we live right now?
Yeah,
we
yeah,
are.
we are.
I okay. I am putting out my penny.
I think I'm gonna have to get another cup of coffee to get ready for this one, boys. Oh yeah, bud.
It's
So, gents,
FCU
which weapon
versus
do you think is going?
Cinderborn.
To... Yep. Which gun do you think is going to be the MVP of the match? You're going to see some P8 ARs, some P6s, R97s. Are we going to see the Lumen, the P8SC? Someone to take a hot pocket choice and bring the Desperado Nerf pistol.
I think every map is really advantageous to have the P6, so I think that's a safe bet. Just really good at shutting down pushes and eating med pins.
We're still waiting on the map bans and map picks. They're just getting situated because we know there's technical difficulties with every nook and cranny of this experience. For those wondering, we host this in free flight, so that way the map has the cleanest amount of frames, most server response. Repetitions are great to go through. So it is somewhat limited. You won't have some of the medical gameplay. You won't be able to get revived. But nonetheless, it still provides a great, close enough experience to what the PU would be. Yeah, it is sniper proof. You want to have the integrity. Although it would be a fun little variant where now there's like some Super Smash Bros. A new challenger has appeared, but no, not today. This is a gentleman's agreement between these two boys here, and we'll see which one gets on top today.
Long until the fight starts. We don't know yet.
Should be in a couple minutes. Right now, they're going through the map bans, map picks. Like as done before, said before, the lowest seed gets first pick and first ban, and then from there they will then go to the coin flip once the maps have been picked out. After the coin flip, they'll know who is just starting on defense and attack. Then we get everybody into the lobby. Once everyone's secured in the lobby, we launch. Once in the room, teams will go through the troubleshooting process to make sure they can spawn in safely and cleanly, and then the rep will then go and investigate the loadout to make sure nothing that is bannable is being played. At that same time, refs and our good old streaming buddy here, Crafty, will find a seat to sit in. They will then set up the camera so they can watch the action and call the plays.
Yep, and hopefully I can make the free cam work.
Well, everyone's watching their Crafty, so it's either gonna step up or step out. So hopefully you step up.
Hopefully. It can't be that hard to figure it out, honestly.
We have the map picks in.
All right, this just in. Fresh off the press. Let's hear it.
Ban number 1,
Oh,
they banned
my bad.
V890.
890 ban. Who banned the 890?
Cinder banned V890.
Cinder bans the 890. Okay, ban number 2 for FCU. Which one is this?
FCU picks the Reclaimer to ban.
Oh, Reclaimer and 890 ban. Okay.
Yeah. And then Cinder's pick the Polaris.
Ooh, nice. FCUs?
FCU picks the Carrack, meaning that
Ooh,
the
a
Starfarer
is the
is
final
the
map.
decider.
Ooh.
Then
All right,
we
who's
did
starting an attack on defense?
we did our coin flip. Cinder went for defense, and they won the coin flip. So they go for defense first, and then on the Carrack it's FCU defense, and then Starfarer the decider. If it gets that far, it's back to Cinder.
Ooh, let's do this. This is going to be an exciting map. Very, very polarized map picks. They all have their own unique play style, so this is going to be very interesting to watch. I'm looking forward to this. So, Arky, if you so could please set up the lobby so that Calamity, yourself, myself, and Crafty here could participate in the seat. Our
Yeah,
refs
we are.
today are going to be Calamity and Arky for those who are watching.
Calamity, let me know if you have that friend request, and
I've got
Crafty,
it.
you get one.
Hopefully, you guys do a great job refing. Unlike the god dang ref during the Washington Capitals versus the Montreal Canadiens, that was horrible. I don't want to see that. I'm blind. I'm deaf. I want to be a ref.
I can be bribed. I'm taking bribes.
Ah, shit.
I can also be bribed. I'm also taking bribes from the team with the most money. Okay, so let's see who has what ships. So we need. I believe one of the teams is going to bring a Valkyrie. I'll see who can bring what. Give me 1 second.
Although the Polaris is not rentable, every org has a Polaris, or at least 7, for some strange reason. No one likes the small ships. Everyone likes the big ships. Apparently,
ships are
size
more
does
fun.
matter.
It does. It does. It's Bob's favorite ship.
Bobs do like to build, so I hope get to see it. Look at that. Look at Heavy Bob. He's, you know what? He is shoutcasting for the deaf. He is our CC captioning.
So no, there's no prize money.
The prize is pure clout. Clout claims and kill compilations.
Yep, that can be redeemed on YouTube for views. Oh, It's the perfect kind of tournament that if you're a Milsim, a Pirate, a Merc group, this is the place where you want to be to test how well you're going to do in the PU against, a skill team in a 5v5 format and see who can come out on top. Can you defend your ship from the Pirates, Mercs, or whatever? Can you take that from the Pirates, Mercs, or whatever? If you're an industrial group, are you prepared for battle?
Okay, I've sorted out the ships. Are we ready to go in? Okay, now?
Crafty, are you in the lobby?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
ready,
yeah,
so
I'm ready.
start.
I'm ready.
Oh, yeah, I should have readied up. I am not ready. I am now ready. I
Slacker.
hit the ready up button.
Okay, we're going
That's
in.
why I'm wearing my slacks. For those who are unsure, I am wearing the proud and prideful turtleneck right now, representing the BDC crew.
Hmm.
There may be a second match stream today, unknown, depending if the groups that are participating are cool with it, and if our good guy here, Crafty, is also cool with it as well. Preferably, it'd be nice to do so, but you know, we can't guarantee these things.
Give me 1 second.
For those wondering, teams will go into the first map locked in on their loadouts. You can't change it. On the next map, they can change the loadouts specifically for the map. All right, we're launching in.
Yeah, just give me a second while I figure out which server we're on because it was being a bit iffy. We are on a US server. Okay. Don't know what that was about. It was just not wanting to give us a server for a while.
All right, the troubleshooting steps begin.
Hey, I spawned in without any problems.
All right, those who are watching, like, who do you think is going to take the match today? Put a 1 for FCU, put a 2 for Cinderborn. Friendly little community bet. Oh, let me spawn in. Good stuff. MK, we didn't ask for the legal drinking limit. So right now, the ref is checking the loadouts to make sure everyone is Gucci, and then the teams will take their appropriate positions, and they will then start watching from there. Refs would be on the objective ship, so the Polaris, so they can find a seat, and then watch through the free cam of the ship itself.
Give me a second. I need to speak to FCU's guys if they have the spawning bug. I need to tell them how to not have that.
Interesting. Which weapons are banned? Believe anything that you cannot rent.
There's no banned weapons unless you can't rent it. Those are the only thing that's not rentable cannot be banned, or cannot be used. Sorry. So that means none of the sapper, the Palpatine weapons, none of that stuff. If there's a med gun, can't be used because it has to be bought.
Can I shoot the person if I see someone who has one?
No, just call it out in chat and we'll have them to change it. Too many issues like that can be an infraction and can cause them around a map, etc.
I was hoping for violence. Yeah, roger that.
Remember, there are guys in the chat. If you see a ref make a mistake, you're gonna start yelling, "I'm blind. I'm deaf. I want to be a ref." That's gonna be the chant of the day. Oh, the Cinderborn guys are having technical difficulties. I'm gonna go join them to correct this stuff.
Two of the only two of them are refs. The other two are me and K9. I'm just gonna shut off that notification for now. Yeah, we can as soon as the ship is spawned in.
All right, Crafty. Once you're
Cool.
ready and you've seen this, you can hop on into the Polaris to pick a spot.
Where is the Polaris?
The Polaris is across from the Valkyrie. The attacker vehicle has to be 125 meters away from the ship, but they can place it anywhere around the ship they so choose. Nope, I lied. It's not there. All right, just backspace and
like...
find yourself in the turret of the Polaris. Oh no, we 30K. How about that?
That's
I
what
think
happened
so,
at 30K, and it crashed my stream and the game. That's a new one.
I was gonna say we're fighting Star Citizen in the chat, but you know what? Maybe we won't fight Star Citizen today. Maybe it'll work.
No, we gotta pray to the gods.
No, you fight
Yeah,
Star
that's fine.
Citizen every
Okay.
time you play Star Citizen.
Yeah, we forgot the blood sacrifice. You know. Yeah, I guess we go to menu. I'm stuck. I can't do shit.
Yeah, watch your language though for the stream. I don't know if it's gonna cause any issues.
I can
Even I'm
lax
watching it.
off
Oh
the
shit! Oh my
filters.
bad. I thought his stream crashed.
Oh,
It
it did.
did.
It's
That's what
fine.
I'm
It's
telling
fine
you
now.
now.
I already restarted it. That we're good. So
Alright, Raj.
We're gonna have to remake the lobby and everything, so that's Gucci gang.
I wouldn't be Star Citizen if we didn't have to do it at least once.
Yep.
That is you, Troll. Definitely will make it a little bit quicker this time.
All right, we're live again. Call it Xbox. Need some elevator music just to kill the timer right now. Just like do do do. Oh, that's Jeopardy. What am I doing?
That's the wrong kind of music.
A little applicable.
You're not wrong.
So, Crafty, just a reminder, double check to make sure everything's working. Audio, visuals, the fireworks.
Yep. Everything is working? Good.
All right. While we wait for everything to get back up and running, we're going to do absolutely nothing and just sit here patiently waiting like everything else.
Pretty much.
What's going to happen first, the interest release or this game? Who knows? We'll be back after this commercial break.
Star Citizen comes out before GTA 6. That's going to be the biggest meme.
At this point, it's looking like it might be a thing. They just pushed it back till 2026.
I don't know.
So Arky should be setting everything back up. And then depending on the budget cuts, we'll be getting back to it shortly.
I don't think Star Citizen 1.0 actually was ever going to exist. How else the LR match while we wait?
Oh, well, at Crafty, you can actually rejoin. Apparently, it's still going on. We just 30K.
Oh.
Yep.
Alright, works for me. Okay, spawning turret Polaris. Let's see if it bugs out.
Okay, so apparently it already started. FCU took the first round, unfortunately.
I'll get in. See technical difficulties and we missed the first round.
I'm bricked. I can't get in.
Yeah, I can't spawn in either.
I'm gonna try again. My
I re-logged, or I left the lobby and came back in. It's still bugged for me.
you hit a re-verify also when you go to the menu.
Yeah, so is it giving the error of can't join?
I can join, but I can't spawn. Okay,
Gotta tech support the tech support.
yeah, the deploy button just does nothing.
Alright, I'll get them to remake the lobby because it was a 30K.
The ref stream. I can try. Well, none of the refs are streaming at the moment. We can't even get in into the into where we can spawn. I think the only one in is RT at the moment.
Gotta love it. Gotta love it. This is what we live for.
It wouldn't be
Go to
Star
menus.
Citizen if it worked, right? Yeah, I know. None of them are streaming right now. That's a problem. There's not really much to commentary on right now. This is a nice screen. But yeah. Yeah, so YouTube doesn't care. Twitch doesn't care as long as the music isn't saved to the VOD. YouTube, any music, they'll flag you on. It's really dumb.
All right, the recreation is being done.
Here we go. Are they redoing that first round, or are we just calling it for that?
No, the first round is done. They're just gonna do the first round
Okay.
as is. We're not gonna interrupt their stuff. Plus, it's a bit unfair from the competitive integrity that FCU did whatever they did, and then Cinder gets a chance to kind of counter that. Like, it's a bit unfair.
All right.
Rejoining now.
Yeah. Crafty's gonna join. I'm in.
I'm in. Ready up.
Did we lose Calamity?
He's just. I'm not sure where he went.
You can still hear it.
I might have restarted his. Oh, there he is. So I'm in the lobby. Crafty's in the lobby. Once we get Calamity in, we should be Gucci gang.
We started. Arky, send me an invite. Please, thank you.
Yeah, basically.
Thanks.
Okay, let's see.
All right, the Mandem is in the lobby. Staff is ready to go.
I think that's
Teams
everyone,
look
yeah.
ready to go.
Yeah, I count 5 per side.
Perfect. I can't count, so let's get this going.
Counting's hard.
Never passed the 3rd grade.
So as long as you can count them on one finger, you're good.
Yeah, but then I had a lawnmower accident and I have less fingers.
See, you
Just
only
use
need
your
the one
toes
though.
instead.
So the map has started, but we're just going to go through the troubleshooting process where everybody clears their bugs to make sure they're good to go.
Mm-hmm.
Crafty, you good? Because I'm bugged out.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm in.
I can't.
I spawned on the Valkyrie though, so I'll just fly over when everything's in position. The Valkyrie's
you wanna
crew seats
spawn?
very rarely will bug you out. You don't even have to like
Yeah.
just get in your own ship half the time.
Forgot my blood sacrifice, so I gotta restart.
I managed to get bugged out.
What was that, Arky?
Managed to get bugged out. It was I did everything right. It just didn't spawn me in.
DIG, if you're watching, it'd be wonderful if we get private servers.
Right?
Great.
Give us our own like 60 tick servers just for the tournament. Both for flight and FPS tournaments.
Honestly, at this point, it's worth paying for.
Let's try again. Excellent. That one worked.
Yeah, just remember the troubleshooting processes. You, for those who participate or haven't participated in this, when you launch to a free flight lobby, you have to spawn your own ship, fly it into the SPK space station. That will clear your first bug. Then you will attempt to spawn in, let's say in this case, the Valkyrie crew seats. The higher number, the better. If that works, you'll spawn in no problem. If it doesn't work, you'll see it on the bottom left. It says spawning in gray. You just go to menus, rejoin, and then repeat that last step, and you should be good to go.
Okay, blue team is checked. I'm assuming that the rest are on Polaris already.
I will be respawning on the Polaris momentarily.
What was
Yeah,
the first
they-
site they defended on their Arky?
They went Medbay and FCU won.
Nice. Did they capture the room, or was it just a kill win?
They captured it and then kill one.
Oh, if they captured, the kills don't matter at that point.
No,
that's-
it was capped in the meantime.
Oh, it's the
captured,
timer.
they
Awesome,
kill
awesome.
one.
Very,
Yeah.
very exciting.
I'm just gonna position the Valkyrie next to the Polaris.
Crafty, go sit in a seat.
Yeah, okay.
You're not going to be in the site. Don't get another way, bud.
Yeah, try and sit
Need
in.
a-
Turret seats are great.
There, with turret seats are the best then?
Yes, turrets
I
are the
know
best, my
it's
friend.
turrets.
Alright. Big mods. This one.
No, don't go into turret seat, Prisky.
I did.
That's pods.
Yeah, I'm in a turret.
Oh, yeah, watching your stream. Yeah, I was watching your stream. I was like, oh, he's going to the brig. Unacceptable. Resting himself. LRPD isn't here today.
That is really sensitive. I tap it once and it's like zooming.
Calamity, how far away from Polaris are you now?
I am inside the Polaris on a seat.
You're inside it. Excellent.
Just getting my camera set up.
Okay. I'll do a quick check. don't know if you remember which station you get for the cameras in the cargo bay.
The co-pilot seat.
Co-pilot seat. Okay.
If it helps there, Mr. Crafty, I am also streaming to watch.
Okay.
Oh,
Into Discord, anyways. So, Arky, let me know what site they are so I can set it up.
they're in medbay.
They're gonna be doing medbay again. That's the play.
I do not have a numpad. That's the problem. Doing it with my mouse is like way oversensitive.
Okay, is that I see both teams are ready. Are we ready in reps and streaming?
Yep.
Okay.
This is the first time I've tried to do this, so bear with me.
All right, tell us when it starts there, Arky, at the time, and then we'll go from there.
It's 92:30, so it starts now.
All right, let's see how this goes. So the attackers have left the Valkyrie and they're working their way there.
Oh, let me go forward any further than this. It's weird.
Yeah, there's a bug in the Polaris. You have to go from the other side. I'm sorry.
It's like there's somewhere an invisible wall.
Yeah, there's an invisible wall about halfway through. Depending on which.
Looks
Things
like
are
they're
in,
going to be opening up a cargo push here.
Yeah, there's a partial cargo push, partial stair push. No, there's no stair push.
It's only giving me X, Y. It's not giving me left, right. It's so dumb.
All right, so Cinder's on the attack. They're going through the engineering currently. Working their way.
Give me a second.
Oh, a rear take push right here. So the Cinderborn is clearing from the rear of the ship, working their way around. They have a couple guys going by the jail side. Taking the time. Oh, contact has just begun.
Now there's two camera angles.
Cinderborn's cleared all the way up to the medical hallway with one player playing in the hangar right now, trying to open up another angle. They haven't seen anybody. The engagement that we saw was them just fighting each other on stairs. Team identification quite important.
They are about to take the point.
But there are all 5 players of FCU on that point. So it's going to be an absolute slaughter here.
Lots of nades.
Good use of utility right here. Engagement
First
going
one down.
FCU takes the first
That's
kill.
Second down. No, it was.
Oh.
I think it was actually. No, it was-
FCU gets a second. Then
Yeah, it
2
was-
kills
it was
for
Cinderborn.
Cinderborn.
So it's now only 3 people on the FCU team versus how many on the Cinderborn team?
Two left on Cinderborn.
It's a 2v2. Looks like it.
Yeah, Cinderborn is just outside the site, edging their way in. Oh, there's 3 going in.
Oh,
Cinderborn had 3. 1 down for Cinderborn. 1 down for FCU.
I think they've taken it. They're taking it.
And we'll find out shortly if that's round.
Yeah, I believe there's only 10 more seconds and then it's it. I think that's round.
All right. So
That's
that goes
1 to Cinder.
Yeah, it's 1-1 so far, ladies and gentlemen.
And since it's only been attacking wins so far, so that means that the defenders next round can choose whichever site they like.
Video audio desync. There's a little bit of a delay on it, but I shouldn't be desynced. It's not in real time for. Damn, some Discord here.
That was actually a very intense round. I really like it. Good to see. I was surprised to see such an anchoring play from FCU. I figured they would have tried to dominate the map more, but they decided that healthcare is important, and they all stayed inside the med bay.
Yeah, they really turtled into the med bay, but that wasn't the play. It seemed.
Oh, it wasn't. So now they're gonna have to wipe the board like an etch a sketch and get back to it. We'll see what the next strat is. Will they change sites? Will they try to mulligan the med bay? The other site will be the gravity room or engineering, where the ball is. That goes up from the engineering room itself. So each map is going to be a best of 5 for those who are watching. Right now it's 1-1. Both teams need to pick up 2 more rounds to move on to the next map. This is so far it has been, well, tame but violent.
The biggest thing it doesn't seem to have an ability to pan the camera left or right. Like, I can only go like X and Y, up and down. I can't like rotate the camera for some reason.
Yeah,
That's holding Z with the mouse.
Yeah, it just when I use the mouse, it just pans the camera left and right again.
Yeah, it's a bit weird with the camera in Polaris. Just you've got to look at it from a different angle, probably.
I wish we could hit a replay because it's something I saw FCU do that I really like. That their angles of responsibility on the narrow and the 90 was outside the room was really good. It was pretty clean.
I hit Z. It's still not doing anything. Here, I'll try and look at settings again.
For those who are watching, this type of camera manipulation is not allowed by players. They're allowed to use third person, but it's stuck on the Z axis. They can only rotate 360 degrees using their character as a pivot point. Third person is allowed in the game, so we do want to enable that kind of play, but we don't want it to be egregious as it can be really weaponized.
Engineering. Okay.
Yeah, Z lets me move it with my mouse, but I still can't pan left right.
When you pan, you just gotta hold F4 and then hit the arrow keys. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, I'm doing that to like make it the whole camera move, but I can't like rotate it 360.
Is it too late to change maps now?
So as we see, ooh, look at that. They're moving in. This has got to be the FCU attack right here.
Okay, I'll just leave it
Entering
there,
through a
Troll.
docking push. Gotta love these pivot points. Yeah, so they're above.
You want it down here?
Ooh, big kill from Grandville right here.
What a shot.
One's on point.
Clearing down medical hallway. There's 3 just outside of medical hallway. 4th one of the FCU guys just across. Fighting across the hangar right now, there's 2. Cinderboard's putting some shots down, but they're getting pressured by the engineering area. Cinderboard takes a kill on a FCU. Cinderboard takes a second kill on FCU. FCU returns on SLE. One Cinderborn player running across is trying to see if he can support his teammate and get a flanking kill here, maybe even refrag.
Oh, with the flank.
Oof. So right now, get 2 more big kills. FCU has the site.
FCU has the site. They've got 20 more
2
seconds.
players in. That's most likely round, as all the Cinderborn members have gone into to Valhalla for this round. This looks like to
Is
be an
that-
FCU win. Well, we'll find out.
See? Yep, that's round.
Perfect.
So that would be FCU 2, Cinder 1.
Yeah, restart the camera. Yeah, Arky, please, since you're the ref, let us know when the round starts and the site that they're defending.
Yep, I'll do my best.
What is the score?
It
2-1 for
is
FCU.
one. Yeah, 2-1 for FCU.
So Cinder will be on the attack. FCU can close out this map right now if they get this win. They're on defense, so we'll be finding out what site they're going for in a moment. It looks like they're going to be copying and going for a gravity hold. For those watching, the room is everything at the bottom of the set of stairs you see on the right there and the left there, including the second set of stairs that goes towards that glass area.
I'm gonna try and expedite a bit.
When is the round starting there, Arky?
Not yet got a definitive answer. I'm asking for a site right now.
They're just getting to site. Looks like they'll be taking the engineering.
Oh, I haven't started a round. What the hell's happening?
So tell the round to stop.
They're not.
You're a
They're
ref.
trying to. They're shooting
Um,
doors. It's good.
Oh,
Okay.
shoot. I don't think, yeah, because no one's moving on their side. And once it's been confirmed, like they'll move.
So ask. Let's see. Engineering. They're not in engineering. That's the thing. That top part isn't part of engineering, is it? It may all need to be in the site.
They all need to be on site, so just let them know.
There's actually a much easier way to do it. To bug the doors, you basically run up to the door, and then right as it opens, you hold your S key. But it doesn't work on every door.
Mm-hmm.
You can't enter Chickadios.
Rats. I can't read. I'm waiting for two. What are they doing?
They're all on site.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's all 5. Okay. What is that? Why is that guy at the top of the stairs? 1 second. Has he moved?
If they're not listening, then like warn them that they're about to get an infraction.
There we go. Okay.
Like
Okay.
it's that simple.
Yeah, they're all in. Wait. It's 4. Yeah, they're all in the back of engineering.
Okay, so they make sure they confirm the site in the chat, so everybody knows.
I'll after this, I'll go and make sure they all know. Okay. Round starts in 8 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Start.
All right, FCU's on the move. Let's see how they set up.
So they're holding some long angles, both on the medical and brig side. They call an elevator up for the defense. Very smart play here.
Climate, do you want to watch the right-hand side? I'll watch left.
Got it.
Cinder putting 3 people pushing on the med side, or port for those who like the ship vernacular. Only ship I like is a relationship. They open the cargo ramp. Are they going to go in? We'll find out. Or are they taking a docking push here? Docking push on the starboard side or brig side?
Nothing on the medical side so far.
FCU is holding deep here, so they're not going to know what kind of push is coming here. It's a good thing FCU wore red, because now no one will know when they bleed. As you can see here, they have P8ARs and R97s. They're looking to have some medium-range battles and get prepared for those close-range fights. Nades going out from Cinderborn on brig side.
Yeah, premature nade.
They're playing 3-4 deep on the back here by the top of engineering. Opening up, ooh, first engagement. That is what you see here on the screen is a bug. We call it the Seattle Crackhead, where you can't see the armor, but that's the Cinderborn player right there challenging the FCU players on the brig hallway from the long section. They got enemies pushing up. They took over hangar. They've taken halfway through the map. Cinderborn's moving back. He's going to start pushing down the hangar area to aggressively challenge FCU at the rear. Big fight happening right here in the middle of the hangar. Engagement on Cinderborn. FCU takes the first kill on Aseli. Big P6 play. Tells him to take a seat. Medpen's gone out. People are getting low on utility.
Oh, that nade. Right side. Oh my god.
They're pushing through. Granduff goes down by Cinder. Then FCU takes down another Cinder. Then FCU takes out a second Cinder. Then Cinder takes down another one. I think it's 3v2 in favor of FCU right now. Nope, it's 3v3. Oh!
I think that's capturing.
Yeah, they're taking the site. One's left in sight right now from FCU. He's going to the rear of the ball. No, unless that's... Nope, that is Cinderborn. That looks like round, potentially. It's currently capping right now.
Yeah, they've got...
As I said, I cannot count, so the bodies are just on the floor, and I'm just looking at them and not understanding nothing.
15 more seconds. That's 10. Unless we get a good fights in chat.
This looks like a Lance Armstrong
That's
approach.
round.
There's only one ball in play. Cinderborn ties it up at 2-2. Ooh, this map is tight.
Man,
Tight.
I wish I
Here
clipped
we-
that, dude. You should have seen that grenade. They had a lucky grenade from center on the starboard side in the back end that knocked them both on their back, and it was just an easy 1-2. Send them both home.
Well, I'm
Oh
recording
my
this. So
God.
if there's any really cool stuff, I'll send it to you.
Oh, I should have clipped that.
It might be in the VOD review. Well, not VOD review, but the Twitch VOD. This is looking
Yeah,
like a
definitely in the
really
VOD.
good match so far. I hope people keep the mental high and strong. It's the final round. It's the final countdown. Time to see who's going to take it home for this map specifically. Who is the player is going to? Let's find out in the with those in the chat. Put a 1 if you think it's FCU. Put a 2 if you think Cinderborn taking this final round. This is a very attacker-heavy map so far. Very interesting. Usually all these maps are defensively heavy. Impressive to see the attackers taking the dubs here.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting to see the attackers are actually just like doing as well as they are on this map, especially.
Well, that they got a initial flanked from the center because they had 2 guys on either side. They came through the center of the back airlock. No, the cargo bay. Sorry, the hangar. Jesus. Oh, I wish I clicked that.
It'll be in the Twitch VOD. The whole
Yeah, I'm
thing
gonna
will be
turn my
here in the
recording on.
VODs. And I set it up so it's also pulling K9's Discord stream too. So 2 POVs.
So right now, we're in this like mandatory commercial break as the teams reset and get ready for the final round. It seems to be it's just super close. I'm actually super impressed to see this being so attacker sided and like not a defensive round taken yet.
I'm gonna say it's super attacker sided, and we're gonna see a defensive win. Maybe it could go either way.
Another engineering hold is going to be happening here.
Yeah, I believe I see
Yeah, there's 2 in right now. 3.
3.
4.
4, 5. That's 5. Okay, looks like they're all in there. I'll be watching Medbay side if you want to watch the.
Yeah, starboard side hull. Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah. I found a angle that allows me to watch the stairs and also the hull. At least a little.
Yeah, I got my stream up. This angle.
The match is starting in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Start.
All right, let's find our boys from the Valk. They didn't move the Valkyrie. They do have the ability to move the Valkyrie throughout the match.
So long as it remains 125 meters away, it's by the books.
Yep, they can move it around as long as they keep it within 125 meters. They're completely allowed to do so. The FC right now is on the attack. Let's see what kind of setup we're getting from our boys on the Cinderborn team. Oh, a long angle hold over here. Are they? Oh, they moved up aggressively. Nice to see this. Big challenging happening from 2 and Cinderborn on the medical side. FCU is taken. Nope, they just fired out their own teammate. That does happen. Communication is important. This is a team-based game and things can get hairy. E6 shot heavy on the Seattle Crackhead player right there. We don't know who's who, unfortunately, but we do know. Oh, Grandolph gets a kill on Selly. 1 down on medical. 4v5 in favor of FCU. Oh, big nade on FCU, though. That might have put them down. That's definitely going to be utility burn. Aggressive play by Cinderborn on the docking collar on Meg's side. Another nade down on medical.
I can't see anything now.
Oh, I can't see much here. Got off the bunch of cuts of angles here.
Yeah, it's invisible wall. Hurting.
So
Yeah,
Cinderborn's
that's what
pushing
I'm
in on the
getting
other
to.
side, trying to no FCU. Sorry, correction. Is pushing in on the brig side docking collar, getting ready to kind of sandwich the people in on that T junction in the front there. There's still presence from Cinderborn watching that angle, but they gave up with the door being closed.
There is very little presence on the medbay side there.
FCU just takes up another kill, puts it at 4v4.
Ooh,
Actually, I think
got a
it's
1v on the starboard side here.
No, it's 4v4 right now. Aseli was the first one to go down. It was the opening kill. FCU
Well,
moving across the season.
Cinderball.
Yep, that's and FCU got a kill. FCU picks up another kill. The chicken was too fearless there and went down. FCU moving up. Oh, big collapse right here. Applying massive pressure as they're moving towards engineering. They're on the top of the engineering. They're opening up a big hit right here. FCU picks up 2 more kills. There seems to be only 2 players left from Cinderborn. This map might just go to FCU if they can't clutch this out. FCU is in the objective and countdown has started. They're
That's a
doing
good
light
fight. I
checks.
think that's game. Okay, that's
looks
that's
like to be
game
map.
to yeah, that's map to FCU.
All right. With that, everyone goes back to the menus. Map 1, Polaris to FCU. They got to win the next map to shut this out and just secure the dub and move on. If not, it's up to Cinderborn to say, no, today is our day, and we're taking the next map. Very close. And went 3-2 for the first map. Very interesting attacker-sided map. Very rare to see in the MLSC format.
Make sure to return to menu. I am inviting everyone into a lobby.
Okay, go ahead menu.
Menu. Let's hear from the teams.
Let them do the thing. They might be discussing strats. They might be trying to figure out what their next steps are. This is going to be exceptional. The last round, FCU came in strong. They were the French. They rolled out the guillotine and heads started rolling. Big P6 kill from Graindolf at the very beginning. Starts opening up the map. They were smart to put a lot of pressure in and on the medical side and then swapped over to the brig side so they can get that flank going down. Very good play. Very smart. Cinderborn being hyper aggressive got them in some potentially bad spots, and they couldn't capitalize on those nade hits that they got down on the docking collar on the medical side. It's unfortunate, but it's just how it goes. But they did a great job trying to stalwart their push, but got caught out too far ahead and was overextended on their push. And that just allowed FCU to steamroll medical, and that's what FCU brought up. They said, "Call an ambulance, but not for me."
I'm gonna go speak to Cinderball, guys.
Calamity's Discord is fucked.
Okay, I've got confirmation that Cinder are actually jumping in. They're swapping out Ghost for Macaroni.
Oh, we have a sub on the play. Well, let's see if the sub is more of a dom. We'll find out.
Let me overlay with the score really quickly. See if I can do it here.
The map coming up is the Carrick, which I believe Cinder will be bringing. I'm just going to go check them again.
Yeah, Cinder will be attacking on this map now, and FCU will be starting off on defense. Very good to see an EU presence come in and just do well.
We've had a funny situation in that the guy they subbed out is the guy with the Carrick, so he's going to come in, spawn in the Carrick, and then
That's
switch it out.
funny.
That's fine. Anyone can rent it as well, though. It's rentable.
Yes, that's true.
All right, time for the next match. This is the best time for everyone watching to take your bathroom break, because you don't know when the action just starts rolling, and you just got to be ready to go. You can't leave your seat, but that's why I say bring your gamer bottle and get ready to go.
Gonna step out for a bit. Be 1 second while everyone gets ready.
Yeah, it's a great time if you have a significant other. Go bother her, turn the lights off, knock the book out of her hand, flick the light on, change the TV channel. His forehead. Let her know you love her.
I really want to see Cinderborn take this map so we get that third map. Starfire is such a beauty to watch. The Carrick is very peak heavy, very range dependent, but it's also that's split between the two sites. This cockpit, both floors are going to be site 1, and top floor of the engineering area is site 2. They both play a little bit differently because of the intimacy of the engineering and the range that's demanded from the cockpit.
Not gonna lie, I think FCU is gonna do some damage here.
Well, FCU's coming off the first win, so like emotions are running high and in their favor. They're like a preteen trying to pick a prom for dress. They're just excited.
And we're still missing one. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, we will have to remind the teams that action has to start at the start of the round. The only thing they're pretty much allowed to do is go through and reset the map, so close the doors are open. For example, the docking collar, the ramp below, and the Polaris, like it was, things like that.
I finally chased that up. Turns out that some of the Cinderborn guys weren't invited.
Okay, just remind the teams that they, can only manipulate the map once the round starts, minus like the reset of doors, for example,
Yes. I'll
or
go do that.
entranceways. Thank you, my good Sir Arky. He left before I could say that, but that's okay. Well, as you can see, the rosters here, like they have not changed. Only except for FCU. FCU has not changed. The only difference is that Macaroni was subbed in for one of the opposing players on Cinderborn, and we'll see if that makes the difference. It seems that for the range options, both teams took the P8 as their weapon of choice. It is quite the powerful gun, able to be pretty versatile.
That's done. I've reminded them not to fuck around with doors and lights. Okay.
Thank you
Launch
there,
me.
Arky. Yep. Let's go. Troubleshooting process begins. Spawn your ship. Fly it into the station.
I'm going to do a quick gear check.
Oh, my game crashed. Amazing.
Oh.
I will relaunch. It's fine.
And so did mine.
And I've had that bug. Nice.
Every single one of us has had a bug.
I think so.
Typical.
That's okay. This game and match has been sponsored by the Disney movie A Bug's Life. Little did we know, it wasn't about crickets. All right, yours truly is reconnecting.
You are fucking kidding me. It's happened again.
No, I got in.
Entered. Oh, the character is a little further than I anticipated. Okay.
It's okay. I'll deal with the.
No, the attacking team can place it. Just remind them in the chat.
Yeah, I'll place it better myself. Don't worry. Okay. That's 4 out of 5 of the blues. I'm guessing the 5th guy.
Beautiful lighting right here. Look at that shine. Definitely shines bright like a diamond. Thank you, Rihanna.
Oh no, that's not the 5th guy. What was that 5th? In the meantime, I'm gonna fly this over.
I was not raised a barn, so I closed doors behind me. But I should have been. I'm a filthy animal. Ah! Made it. That guy didn't make it, though.
Ah, yeah.
You just pick a random seat, right?
Yep. Oh, I should go into the turret. Yeah, I'll go. Go up one floor.
Okay.
This way.
Right.
Bye.
Hi.
All right.
Still getting like 360 left right rotation, but it's fine.
So the Carrack is a majestic ship. People are allowed to put oh, it does have a ship skin on it. These are totally allowed, fine and allowed. It's just just adds more to the pledge store, and everyone can appreciate that. Development is the one thing we all love. I'm pretty certain. You can see the teams getting ready on the Valkyrie over there, and both ships are thick. 3 Cs.
Depending on how they play this, the R97 is going to shine a lot more
Spawn
than it did in
is
this
on
Polaris here.
Okay, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna speak with these guys.
I don't know what. Sideways. Alright, we're gonna set up the cameras here. Since this is an elongated ship, I think going sideways here is gonna be better. Otherwise, about the angle of the dangle here, gentlemen. Oh, I'm in the hangar. So they're going to be starting off with the engineering. FCU is on defense. They have 5 players. I made sure I could use my fingers to count this time. Well, now it's 4 players. Randolph decided that he did not want to exist in this plane no longer and is resetting. He probably had ammo issues. Occasionally when you spawn in, like, your guns will be unloaded. It's always best to check. So that way you have all the magazines you need and your gun is actually loaded for the fight that's about to happen. The question we're asking now is, will this be the French Revolution and we see this European presence continue on down the tournament brackets? Or will Cinderborn make their comeback known right now and allow them to know that they're here to play, they're here to stay? We'll find out, but it's up to them to prove it on either side.
Back to menu because that you just can't spawn in for some reason.
Sorry,
Chris
who?
says no. Fog. You can't spawn
Fog?
in. Chris says no.
Alright, to the menus. To the wall. To the bug strip down my
If this goes into a third round, I might actually start making dinner halfway through.
If they need to, I will go and perform tech support. Actually, let's take that initiative news.
Okay, that's everyone. Since it's only refs that are not ready, I'll launch us in.
Yeah, I'm having to like go in and rebind everything here, so I think I got it to where I can tweak the FOV now.
This was like 10 times smoother during the LR Outer Haven match. Chris just really doesn't like it when you go live streaming.
No one here likes SBK, so we're all trying to take our shot at it.
Okay, spawning into.
She was late as usual.
Alright, I got the spawning bug. This is part of the process. I just go to menus, I say, oh lord, and then I rejoin, and I should work.
Yeah, tomato.
K9, you're not streaming anymore, by the way.
Yeah, I'll restream in a moment. Please be close. It is not. Alright, so Arky is going through the weapon systems to make sure everyone is still legal. And then
Yeah,
from there, the game will shortly start afterwards.
Where's the carrot?
Off in the distance, I'm flying us over there.
Nice, I had my game glitch out in the weirdest way. I exited and then it just went straight into the loading screen, like an infinite loading screen.
That's okay, just quit it and rejoin.
Yeah.
I'll just back it up, just gonna place it in a random spot. 125 meters at least, so if they don't want to move it, they have at least that option. And I can now EVA over.
I see 4 blues. I need the 5th blue.
Nice view now.
Where I want to be. Actually, I don't want to be on the bridge. I want an actual turret.
Yeah, this one you really don't want to be on the bridge for.
You go up a deck.
Okay, I think Mac cannot deploy.
Well, if a ref gets hit on the bridge, that's you should deduct points.
No, the bridge is one of the capture points. If they're nading that shit, you're gonna get hit.
Give me 1 second while I speak to Cinder again.
But there's a civilian inside. It's a no shoot. You know, you have to.
All right, so the Valk is placed at the 5 o'clock. Basically, what ended up happening for those watching is that there's bug issues, and unfortunately, one player that got subbed in as Macaroni is not able to play as he's been bugged out. This is why we asked for teams larger than 5, so in case this does happen, people can keep playing at a 5v5 format. The winner of this match will go on to play EMP, as this match had these both teams had to play an extra round due to be having 9 teams in the lineup. So I gotta start setting up the camera position. Here.
Right.
So FCU has chosen to start off on defense with the engineering site. Things are about to get sweaty, so put your Nike headbands on and just do it. The big question is, can FCU wrap this up on this map, or are we going to get the third?
I think FCU is gonna. Yeah, FCU is gonna hold it up the line.
Well, they have the energy behind them, they have the momentum, so let's see if they can carry it forward. FCU's got that color coordination, though, even red Karnas.
Gonna do a gun check on FCU, then I'm gonna find somewhere to sit. If I'm not wrong, I'm pretty sure you've all taken the other seats, so I'm gonna find somewhere in the top and hope they don't shoot at me.
There's the 2 turret seats. There's 2 in the mining room.
Oh, excellent. Okay.
Yep.
Gun checks.
Yeah, they're good. A lot of P8s, R97s, Karna 1P6.
Have you already done a gun check?
Yeah.
Excellent. Okay. In that case, I'll trust you. Okay.
All right, both teams have been cleared on the weapons check. They are all legal.
Yep. Let me just find somewhere to sit, and then I can call in the. Here we go. Okay. Checking ready.
So for those watching, FCU is in the site. The floor below them in this room does not count as the site. They can play there and do whatever they so choose to, but they will not be contesting the objective if the enemy
There it
team
is.
enters through there.
That's interesting.
The round started.
Yep, that's round start.
FCU's taking a position here, like they're being aggressive in the stance. Manipulating the elevator, like, ooh, are they going to try to catch Cinderboard off guard with an aggressive spawn peek? Pushing, coming in on the hangar here. Might not be going for it, they might be going for a cartography. Looks like they know, they're lighting up the ceiling, so they can definitely get the audio cues here. They are listening. No Helen Kellers on this match.
Crap, you gotta get me set up on the view, because I got a nice view here also. I'm not seeing. Next time.
Elevator going up. Big push about to happen. Ooh, we're about to have an elevator fight here.
There you go.
Here's a huge climax right here. Is this about to be Star Wars Episode 4? No. Oh, 3 go down. 1 for Cinderborn. 2 for FCU. They get 2 kills FCU. 3 kills FCU. 1 kill Cinderborn. So 4v2. FC returns to site. They're going back to take in anchoring positions. Let's see their defensive positions here. Each playing one side of the door with a third person in there. We don't know where the fourth is at. But one body on the floor. He didn't make it. He came up the ladder. Second one coming up the ladder as well. Cinderborn's prepping to push from the cockpit. They're taking a peek across. He's pushing the the starboard side. Big P6 shot came out. Grandolph picks up that kill. 1v4. Another P6 shot. Bodies keep the door open. That is not going in his favor. He's firing with his P8 downrange. Grandolph cleans it up. Call it the maid service because FCU just cleaned up this round.
Yep, is that round?
So that should be round 1 to FCU right now. 2 more and they clinch it.
Yep, that's round to FCU.
Big climax on that. Very brave push to take a 3-stack push on the elevator. FCU is going to be moving on to the attack. That was actually super exciting, super intense. Like,
Yeah,
that
it
looked
was.
like the opening of episode 4 of Star Wars, where there was like just before Vader walks down the hallway and just slices him up. FCU was ready for that push. I was surprised that Cinnamon didn't try to shoot open the hangar on the top and get access to the hangar push. They looked kind of delayed. There wasn't like the synchronization that they needed there because they had 2 guys coming in from the bottom, and they weren't able to meet the team together. A coordinated push is always the strongest type of push. Looks like Cinder's going to want to go for a cockpit hold. Nope, they changed their mind. Engineering it is.
Lost the camera. Don't tell K9 that. He might get excited.
I count 4.
Well, there's definitely a pit for my. I'll give MK the Ultra if he knows what I mean, baby. BDC.
Where's the 5th? There we go. Okay, yeah, that's fine for them. Get ready.
So we have 2 engineering holes right off the bat. And they definitely play differently between this and the cockpit. It's much more intimate, but you can get those long angles. You got to watch out for those doors. They can be a huge problem, especially for those at range if they keep the doors open.
Round starts in 15.
Round start in 15 seconds, as he said, so we'll see what happens with that.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Start.
FCU pours out of the Valkyrie, ready to go and allow this Valkyrie to bring somebody to Valhalla. Ooh, I spawn peeking coming up from above. Nope. It turns out FCU is shooting open the hangar. Smart play, smart play. Opening up the angles, opening up the access points to a map. As you can see on the shadow there, one is EVA covering one of those doors. The other one's covering the other door, as you can see right there. Nade goes off. Cinderboard's taking an aggressive position. And they have people watching. They're getting intel. They're firing at range. Another nade getting ready. There's one drop on a hanger. He's getting ready for that push. Nade on the door. Fighting aggressive one. He got naded. No kills yet, but it's getting big. FCU is trying to climb X. Rushes in with the R97. Like 2 kills for Cinderboard, 1 kill for FCU. It's 4v3. 3v3. 3v2. FCU has the advantage. Enemy engagement from down the hall. He was late to the party. Med pen's down on FCU. They're definitely at risk. Oh, a big flank happening right here. FCU picks up Aseli. That looks like a 4v2 now. They're pushing to site. FCU has captured the site. From this point on, they have 30 seconds to maintain before Cinderborn takes this round as a loss. If I'm not mistaken, there should be one more player.
I'm expecting a flank.
Round. Unfortunately, that's round.
Well, that's everyone.
Okay, FCU took the second round. Alright, I am continuously proving that I cannot count.
I can't either, bro. It's okay.
Right now that's 2 to FCU, but they've also gotten themselves banned from Engineer, so we'll see what goes on here.
Yep, it is now match point for FCU. If Cinderborn now needs to win 3 in a row to just take this map to the next one.
Yeah, I think FCU just has a better weapon loadout.
That could be true, because I'm seeing a lot of Karnas for FCU. I'm seeing a lot of P6s and some P8s, a lot of R97s too. I'm not seeing a lot of Karnas or R97s for
Yeah, all their secondaries are R97s. So you get for those intimate engagements, as it were. R97 is just an auto. These tight quarters, it's an auto dub.
in the end game, Calamity, do you mind watching the top cockpit, because the highest angle I can get, everything's red.
Okay. What room are they doing right now?
They're doing cockpit.
Cockpit.
FCU has to do cockpit.
Yeah, they're
Has to
banned
be
from
cockpit.
engineering.
God damn it.
Yes, man.
I'm waiting for
So FCU starting their defense with everyone on the top floor of the cockpit. This whole area, both bottom cockpit and top cockpit, they are both part of the site. So you have to hold the whole area. But if one team takes the bottom, they are contesting.
I'm trying to figure out, is that part of the cockpit with the escape pods?
No, only the cockpit section. Once you go through that double door, like where the elevator is, and onward, that is it.
Yeah, I'll let them know. at least when they say ready.
So FCU came ready to play, and in Cinderborn, well, they're doing their best. They had a great first showing on the first map. Like FCU took 2 big rounds, a defensive and offensive round. So like that is huge, 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 huge.
Yes, that is the rule. You have to be able to rent it in AC to be able to use it.
Means no vault rifles, no rippers, and no med guns. I'm pretty sure there's also an handgun that it applies to, but nobody ever would use that handgun.
Now, you can rent the Desperado if you wanted to. I don't recommend it, but you can.
I'm thinking about the frag pistol that's out there.
It is also rentable.
Oh, is it? Nice.
Yes.
Did not know that. Yeah, I think that's everyone. Yes.
Yeah, there's 5 in the cockpit. They are ready to go.
So, damn it. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Match
Well-
starts. Cinderborn's out. All 5 moving towards from the rear of the ship. FCU is either opening
Attempting
doors or
to-
oh yeah, they're trying to.
pop the doors open. I question if it's working. Oh, it might be working. I don't think it is.
Cinderborn doing a good clear right here, trying to check all the angles, get as much intel as they can to make a safe push and entry into the ship. They are sticking together. Looks like one of the guys is coming to check out the cockpit to get some information. He's going to probably get a head count. He's going to see that there is 4 players here. None below.
He better rejoin his team before they push.
So there's 4 inside. Someone's roaming around the map. Cinderborn has entered, so they're getting ready to make a clear push. The 5th player is in the pod area. Door is closed. This is a good opportunity for Cinderborn to push up. Someone's entering through the front ramp right now. 1 nade down for one team. Oh, that guy took a good P6 hit. He's got a med pen. Another nade. These guys are putting in the work. No one's down below playing the medical side. Not yet, anyways. We only see 2 Cinderborn players. They're flashing the lights, trying to see if they can tell them to surrender, but they FCU just won't listen.
There's someone at the bottom, but unfortunately they can't capture it as the top is still.
It is
being
contested.
held.
It is contested though, so Cinderborn does have the contesting going on.
Should I write?
Yes, you have to write contested.
Oh.
Cinderborn trying to hit them. No timer
Let's see
going
this.
down because they're both in the room.
Mm-hmm.
What the Cinderborn player is doing, he's got options, but he's not utilizing them.
Like he's about to go upstairs.
Big plays. Lots of damage going down. It's quite the grind right now.
Ooh, one drop down, one drop down.
Med pen's going off. No player dead yet. One Cinderborn down. Two Cinderborn are down. There's a big flank coming from FCU right now. Third down. That's 2v5.
These long angles, the PSX just dominates.
Cinderborn's in mining, hanging out with the refs right now. He's doing some decent jiggle picking, trying to whittle them down, but he is at risk.
It's getting pushed.
Two are pushing up.
Collapsed.
They went for the flank. Oh, the whole team, all of FCU's collapsed on this poor guy. There should be one left. Unless I am proving my abilities and I have passed the public school.
I think that's 5. Fine.
Check. If I'm not
FCU
wrong,
is
that's
not
a perfect
lost.
round.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
FCU
it's
did not.
0-3 FCU, that makes game.
Nope, that's game. FCU will move up, and they will be the ones to play Imp in the next bracket match.
Yep. Shout out FCU.
Good. Well, they brought the power, they brought the guns, and they brought the ammo. They were ready for today's match. Cinderborn did come in strong on the players. It was super close, but they could not, unfortunately, stop the momentum that FCU had developed from there. I'm pretty certain there's one more player from the Cinderborn team, but I'm not mistaken.
I think they're all dead.
They said GG's in chat. It's,
All right, cool. I should learn how to read. Well, that calls that. Like, these guys came in ready. They clearly practiced the Carrack. They clearly worked it. They have, just like the Carrack is an explorative ship, they explored the options here, and they picked the right ones. Unfortunately, Cinderborn couldn't do the same, but they will always get another chance next time. They did fairly well in the Polaris. It was very surprised to see both teams successfully just only attack, where FCU took the final round on the attack side as well. FCU managed to take both attack rounds, both defending rounds and one attack round. Attacking is always the hardest on these ships. Hopefully, we might have a second match today if both teams are cool with it. And we'll might be able to see, I think, is Bastards Without Borders and Shadow Fox duking it out later today.
Yeah, that'd be fun to watch.
Well, I'm gonna make dinner and then I might be around for that one. So
Yep. That calls it for this match. Congratulations, FCU, on moving on to the next round. Your next opponent will be Imperial. They were the former finalists in the MLP tournament, so let's see if you guys are prepared for that obstacle.
And the Twitch file will be saved here, so you guys can go watch it if you want.
That's it for us until now. We'll ping everybody later to inform. If the next match is going to start, it's going to be in an hour and a half, give or take. If I'm not mistaken, maybe 2. I can't tell the time. I've not been good with numbers today.
All right, that's going to be it for stream then. For now, we'll be back later in a couple hours.
Yeah, 7 p.m.
Yeah.
EST.